Gentlemen, I have to tell you something that may surprise you. The very fruits you thought were protecting your health could actually be the reason you wake up 3 times a night, struggle with your energy, and feel weaker where it matters most as a man. What if I told you that eating the wrong fruit after 60 could silently make your prostate grow, steal your deep sleep, and slowly drain your vitality? That's not just frustrating, it's dangerous, and it's happening to millions of men right now. My name is Dr. James. I've spent over 30 years helping men reclaim their health, their strength, and their confidence after 60. I've sat across from patients who were tired, embarrassed, and ready to give up until they discovered that one simple change could bring their nights, their mornings, and their manhood back to life. Here's the paradox. Some fruits are fueling the very problems you want to avoid. While the world calls them healthy, inside your body after 60, they trigger inflammation, bladder irritation, and hormonal imbalance. Yet there is one fruit, taken at the right time, that restores potency, vigor, and deep healing sleep. That's my promise to you today. I will show you the 5 worst fruits for men over 60, the ones you must avoid if you want freedom from prostate pressure, fatigue, and sleepless nights. And then I will reveal the one fruit you can enjoy at night to regain strength, manhood, and peace of mind. But before we continue, make sure you follow this channel so you never miss another men's health tip designed for life after 60. And if this message speaks to you, let me know in the comments. Just type yes if you're ready to take back your nights. Now let's begin with the first fruit that every man over 60 should avoid, the orange. 1. Oranges and other citrus fruits at night. For decades, you've been told that oranges are the very picture of health. Bright, juicy, full of vitamin C. What could possibly be wrong with ending your evening with a glass of orange juice or a few slices of citrus? But here's the truth no one talks about. After 60, your body doesn't handle sugar the same way it once did. The natural sugar in oranges can spike your blood sugar at night, forcing your bladder and kidneys to work overtime while you're trying to rest. Instead of sinking into deep, restorative sleep, you're pulled out of bed, shuffling toward the bathroom again and again. And it doesn't end there. That same sugar surge inflames the delicate tissues around your prostate, creating pressure and irritation you don't notice until it's too late. Add in the acid of citrus, and suddenly what once felt refreshing now fuels heartburn, acid reflux, and a restless night that leaves you drained in the morning. Gentlemen, the very fruit you believed was a symbol of health is quietly robbing you of strength, energy, and intimacy. I've seen countless men walk into my office believing they were doing the right thing with oranges every evening, only to discover that this one habit was pushing their vitality further away. And if that shocks you, wait until you hear about the next fruit. It's sweet, easy to snack on, and almost always sitting on your kitchen counter, but inside your body, it's feeding inflammation and draining your testosterone faster than you can imagine. 2. Grapes and raisins. Grapes look innocent, don't they? Small, colorful, easy to pop into your mouth while watching television or winding down after dinner. For years, you've been told they're heart-healthy, rich in antioxidants, even a smart choice for aging. But here's the truth, gentlemen. After 60, grapes become one of the most deceptive fruits you can eat. Each tiny grape is packed with natural fructose, and when you eat them by the handful, that sugar rush hits your bloodstream like a storm. Your body no longer burns it off the way it did when you were younger, and instead it settles as belly fat and feeds hidden inflammation that attacks your prostate. And if grapes are bad, raisins are even worse. They're concentrated sugar bombs, shriveled down into a form that delivers 2 or 3 times the sugar hit of fresh grapes. I've had men come into my office swearing they were eating healthy snacks by choosing raisins over candy, yet their prostates were swelling, their testosterone was plummeting, and their nights were filled with exhaustion and frustration. The problem isn't just the sugar. Grapes and raisins can also raise insulin, which triggers hormonal chaos, stealing away the very balance you need for energy, potency, and restful sleep. That constant pressure on your system makes it nearly impossible for your body to recover, leaving you weaker, softer, and less confident. So while grapes may look harmless in the bowl, inside your body they are fueling the very decline you're fighting so hard to stop. And as shocking as that may sound, the next fruit on our list is even more surprising. It's marketed as the perfect quick snack for men, yet at night it sabotages your sleep cycles and quietly undermines your strength where you need it most. 3. Bananas. For years, bananas have been praised as the perfect man's fruit. Easy to grab, easy to peel, packed with potassium and energy, they seem like a natural choice for anyone trying to stay healthy after 60. But what most men don't realize is that bananas carry one of the highest sugar loads of any fruit, and that sugar doesn't work the same way in your body now as it did when you were 30. Late at night, that sugar spikes your blood glucose, then crashes it down, leaving your body restless, your mind unsettled, and your prostate under unnecessary pressure. Instead of sleeping deeply, you find yourself tossing, turning, and waking up groggy, wondering why your strength never seems to come back. I've had men look at me with disbelief when I explained how bananas were sabotaging their nights. They told me bananas gave them quick energy, but quick energy at 60 comes with a heavy price. That constant sugar surge can trigger weight gain around the belly, stress your bladder, and interfere with your natural sleep cycles. Some men even experience more mucus buildup, making their breathing heavier and their nights more uncomfortable. And when your sleep is shallow, your testosterone never has the chance to rebuild. Without that, your mornings feel dull, your body feels weaker, and your performance in the bedroom suffers in ways you never thought a simple fruit could cause. So while the banana may look like a harmless yellow snack, for men over 60 it can quietly drain the very vitality you're fighting to keep. And if you think that's surprising, wait until you hear about the next fruit. It's refreshing, sweet, and loved during the summer, but at night it wreaks havoc on your prostate and keeps you chained to the bathroom. 4. Watermelon. Watermelon has always been seen as a symbol of summer refreshment and lighthearted joy. A cold slice on a hot day feels harmless, even healthy. But for men over 60, especially at night, watermelon can quietly become one of the worst choices you can make. Beneath that sweet, watery flesh lies a flood of natural sugar and liquid that overwhelms your system when you need rest the most. Instead of helping your body relax into deep sleep, it fills your bladder to the point that you're waking up again and again, stumbling out of bed, breaking the very cycles of rest your body depends on to restore testosterone and rebuild strength. I've seen men who thought they were making a wise choice by eating watermelon before bed. They believed it was hydrating, light, and harmless. Yet those same men came to me exhausted, frustrated, and confused about why their nights were so broken. The truth is, watermelon acts almost like a diuretic. It pushes fluid through your system too quickly, leaving your prostate and bladder under stress and your sleep in ruins. Without deep REM sleep, your body can't recover, your energy declines, and your performance as a man weakens in ways you never connect back to this innocent fruit. The sweet taste may seem refreshing, but the price you pay is stolen rest, weaker mornings, and a body that feels more tired each day. So while watermelon may be celebrated at cookouts and summer gatherings, for men over 60 it's a trap that leaves you drained instead of restored. And if that truth feels hard to accept, just wait until you hear about the final fruit on this list. It's considered the classic symbol of health, yet after 60 it may be doing more harm to your prostate and your sleep than any other. 5. Apples. We all grew up hearing the phrase, "an apple a day keeps the doctor away." For decades, apples have been marketed as the very symbol of health. Crisp, sweet, and convenient, they seem like the perfect fruit for any man who wants to take care of himself. But here's the reality most men over 60 never hear. Apples are loaded with natural sugars that your body struggles to handle at night. Instead of nourishing you, those sugars spike your blood glucose and then interfere with melatonin, the hormone that controls your sleep. The result is a restless night, shallow rest, and mornings where you feel drained instead of renewed. And that's not all. Apples can ferment in the gut, creating gas and bloating that put even more pressure on the urinary tract. For a man with an aging prostate, That pressure means more nighttime bathroom trips and less time in the deep. Healing sleep your body desperately needs to restore testosterone and repair tissue. I've seen countless older men proudly tell me they snack on apples before bed, believing they're making a wise choice, when in truth they are fueling the very problems that keep them tired, frustrated, and disconnected from their vitality. So while the apple may still be a wholesome snack for children, for men over 60 it quietly chips away at strength, energy, and masculinity. The good news is that you don't have to give up fruit altogether, because there is one fruit taken at the right time that works in your favor. In fact, it may be the single most powerful fruit to restore potency, vigor, and deep sleep after 60, and in the conclusion I'll show you exactly why it could be the turning point for your nights and your manhood. Conclusion. Gentlemen, we've uncovered the hidden truth about 5 fruits, oranges, grapes, bananas, watermelon, and apples, that quietly work against your body after 60. What you thought was healthy has been stealing your sleep, straining your prostate, and draining your strength. But here's the hope. By avoiding these traps and choosing wisely, you can reclaim vigor, potency, and deep rest. And the number one fruit at night, that secret is your next step.